What's up everybody and welcome to the B-35C Heavy Brotherhood of Steel Armor. So you may remember that intro and really just the title of this video in general. I did make a video about this armor when it was originally released about a month ago, but at that time it wasn't out for Xbox One, although the mod author did comment on that, basically saying once he gets the mod to a pretty good state, he will port it over to Xbox One. That being the fact that this was the mod author's very first mod, and he was probably a little bit worried about having that massive audience react to it. Well, now the mod, with a few updates, has been ported over to Xbox One in all its glory. It's still without a doubt one of the best armor mods for the Brotherhood of Steel, and really just for Fallout 4 in general. If you're not looking for a power armor mod, this is pretty much the one you want to get between quality and just awesomeness and all that. Again, a very good mod, and it has some few updates that I didn't really cover last time, so we're going to look into those today. But on top of that, there's actually a little bit more. Let's look at the armor itself right now. Again, I have talked about this in the past, but it is just such a high quality armor. If you're wondering what I'm wearing under, it's just the Brotherhood of Steel uniform, so just look up that or find it on some different officers. But again, yeah, the armor is so high quality. The model looks absolutely amazing. I did show you a lot of that in the intro of this, but yeah, again, I really love the model, and you'll see more of it as the video goes on. Basically, it has kind of an air filtration system. This is the air filtration backpack. That's what those tubes are. So what kind of updates did we see for the armor between now and my original video? Well, first and foremost, one of the major updates is it actually spawns on the Brotherhood of Steel now. So as you can see, I placed down a bunch of Star Paladins here. They're a mix, and as you can see, some of them do have the B-35C heavy armor on. Other ones just have some like heavy combat armor, as you can see right here. But these are the exact same NPC, and then there's one of them's a knight. But yeah, that's a huge feature to have, and some of them they don't have arms typically, but for whatever reason, some of them have the helmets, some of them don't have the helmets. But yeah, in the original release of this mod, people didn't spawn with this, so it's a lot easier to get now and a lot more accessible, although these are still, it's a heavy armor, so these are still some pretty high level enemies, and you're not going to be seeing these every day. There's Brotherhood of Steel Legendary Star Paladin, so definitely pretty up there. So in the actual armor workbench, there are a few changes here. Basically, you're still going to have the same standard there. You'll have all the same mist things, so you can have like the biocom mesh, the light pocketed, or the heavy pocketed, whatever. And then we do have a major change here, an outcast paint job. So basically, it's going to turn the armor red. I'll paint all the pieces and show you, but I do want to show you the last one. Now, on the center of the armor, you could actually change what kind of decal you have there. So I'm going to put on the outcast decal, obviously, but I really like this edition, and I want to see a enclave decal. That's something I would love to see in the future, but again, a really cool addition nonetheless. On top of that, when you actually get into the different visor options, you do have visor decals as well. So as you can see, we do have an outcast visor decal. We have no visor decal, that's by default, and then we do have some different transparencies for the visor. So I'll attach some of these and I'll show you the differences. So as you can see here, this is some of the changes right there on the mask. You could see previously, if we actually look at this guy, I did have the same setup as him, and it was kind of a clear, transparent, I don't know, it was almost like a white, it had it was almost like a shadowy type deal, but now we do have that matte and you cannot see through it, so it's that dark. And then of course we do have the decal on top of it. So of course this decal is a totally separate thing, so I could have this with any of the different colors. And then of course you do just have the outcast kind of paint job on the armor itself, which does look really nice. It definitely looks like it's more worn, and I really like the red coloring here, and it kind of contrasts what's in the game already, because we don't really have any red coloring on the existing Brotherhood of Steel except like their little side patches. But all around very cool. I'll show you some of the other visor decals because I think those are a really cool addition, and just some of the other stuff. So here now we do have a Brotherhood of Steel visor decal as well as a actual gray visor. So this does look really cool again, and we do have the headlamp too, but it is actually pretty cool. Basically, the mod author has Institute, Outcast as well. Well, not Outcast is only red, but the Institute and the Brotherhood of Steel logos will come in black or in white for this. So basically, if you have a gray visor or a black visor, you're going to want to use like the white ones, or I guess the gray, you could use either or. But then if you use the black visor, obviously you're going to switch over to the white ones. And then if you use a white visor, which is the next one we have, you're going to want to use the darker color one so you can actually see them. So as you can see here, we have the final one, the white visor, and I think the black one's definitely my favorite. And then of course we do have the black Institute decal on there. But yeah, all around a very cool mod. So basically now what I'm going to do is we're going to go into combat. We're going to get some guys down with this armor on, and we'll see what kind of work we could do with it. All right, let's see if we can't make some magic happen here. I spawned in 35 Brotherhood of Steel. I believe these are just like legendary Star Paladins. And then I spawned in 50 raiders, and we are at the USS Constitution, so we may have a little bit of help from the robots up there. But yeah, I'm trying to make an all-out war go down. And as you can see, we have all these guys over here, and I did give myself a automatic plasma pistol. So we're gonna go try and make some magic happen again, an all-out war behind the heavy Brotherhood. The Brotherhood should be a bit better than these guys. Oh, that's definitely not good for the Brotherhood though. And yeah, so as you can see, a lot of these guys are moving up. So let's try and no, that's a Brotherhood. That's a Brotherhood. There you go. Let's try and get some good shots on these guys. Obviously, we're gonna try and get some cool bat shots if we can. But yeah, it looks like a lot of these guys are just rushing up, and ooh, the grenades are definitely gonna hurt us quite a bit. But yeah, so as you can see, I do. Oh, there's a building in here. Oh, hello. But as you can see, oh my God, there's so many guys in here. I am using the Outcast armor here. I did do the black kind of visor there just to make it a little bit more noticeable, and I did want to give myself a plasma weapon because I'm going with the Outcast, and to try and make it a little bit more exciting. So my gun isn't bad, it's fully upgraded, but these guys are definitely going to kick my butt a little bit. Fortunately, it does appear, oh, I keep popping Stimpaks. I have to reload, I believe. Fortunately, it does appear, though, that we do have a few other Brotherhood in here with us, so they are coming in. These guys don't have the B-35C armor, though, so they're not as cool as the other ones. Now, let's get a few cool shots on him. There you go. And we'll pop his head off really quick, and then we'll go... Oh, wait, is there someone just in this building? These guys might have just been in... Did they really run all the way upstairs? Oh, I'm still reloading. I was like, why am I not doing any damage? Oh, I shot her arm on accident. Alright, so we're going to kill her, though, which is good. And I think I just got hit in the back. So let's see if we can't get a good vantage point from up here. As you can see, I'm only getting 30 FPS. Oh, yeah, look at that. It looks like a lot of the guys died, although some of the B-35C armor guys are still going strong. So let's see if we can't get a roof position. I have an automatic plasma pistol, so maybe not the most ideal position for me. But hey, not a bad one nonetheless. And I can't really see anything from up here, so we're gonna have to go back down the floor, and let's see if we can't see anything from over. Oh, this is a good spot. Is it actually? Oh, right there. That's the money shot right there. So as you can see, we got our Brotherhood on one side, and we're pushing all these guys back into a corner. It looks like some of the Brotherhood are moving up alone though, and getting picked off as a result. Oh, I can't actually see her, even though I can. Yeah, I feel like I have to be in first person to actually use that spot accordingly. So let's just fall through, and then we'll jump back up on here, and we'll get a better spot over here, and we can lay down some fire. And as you can see, all these Brotherhood are doing pretty well. It seems like they're holding their own against the Raiders. Let's go try and get down there and participate in the final charge. And it looks like, oh my God, there's a ton of them in here. So I think we pretty much took out all the Raiders. There was quite a few extra Raiders, but the Brotherhood with their B-35C armor really just took the cake. So we'll try and go run over here. Something's shooting me. Let's go get behind cover over this way. And I am using an Xbox controller. That's why my aim's so bad in this video. And well, that's one of the reasons my aim's so bad. Like that's the Xbox controller. That's not me. I'm just not used to using it. And it looks like he's getting double teamed right now, so he's gotta be a little bit careful. And you got a pretty good shot of the nice armor there. Oh, that's a Outcast. Or that's a Brotherhood of Steel. So yeah, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Hopefully you liked that little battle. I wanted to have a little bit of a larger scale battle in a different place. And yeah, I get bad FPS that way. So we're going to go over here. And yeah, very cool armor mod. Pretty sure, or should be stoked as Xbox users. I think it's a nice like little refresher for the Brotherhood of Steel, because you'll see this pretty commonly on some of the Brotherhood. Are those just Raiders? I don't know. But yeah, so as always, I thank you for watching. I do hope to see you all next time. Later.